I'm just gonna turn off chat now. So, um, nah, nah. Okay. Cornel, does your mic work? Technical difficulty screen, please. No, I can just start talking. I don't know. I can just start talking, and we'll see what Cornel does. He's just walking around a bit, I guess. Um. Oh, it's difficult to change. Yeah. I'm gonna need my chat actually, so that I can change game modes. Because here I am. Am I invisible? Yep. No, 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 no. We're working on this. Am I invisible? What's this? Oh, oh, now I am. Cool. Yeah, welcome to the Craftyz Grand Prix. Big, big hype, big hype. Um, uh, nice. Okay. The other one's just dancing here. Okay. Anyway, we built this track over the course of a few weeks actually, and lots of tweaks and little add-ons later as well. And we have some racers over here on top of the cup. If the camera would be so kind as to follow me, here. Um, these racers are going to show their talent in Minecraft boat racing today, by trying to, yeah, put down the fastest round time. Um, we're gonna start with some qualification rounds. So just as in the normal Formula One, people will have some time to practice to really get the feel going and to, yeah, see where they will start. Would be in first place, pole position, or maybe lost because they're just bad at this. Um, so Craftyz, I'm not sure, but how long are we going to give them? Like 15 minutes, I guess. Do a dance if you're actually able to hear us. If not, yeah, why don't we show the track? So I guess you're showing my screen right now. Yeah. All right. So this is where we'll start. It's the big stand. Here the pits. It's the pit lane. It's next to the start. And I'm just gonna go around the track and tell you what every corner is called and what the possible difficulties are. So instantly we have a nice run up to the first corner. On the left you can see some blue ice. So we are trying to stimulate people to try and use part of it, because obviously usually in racing the best way to go about the corner is, yeah, start by going from the outside, so that you can keep maximum speed in the corner. So take the inner corner here and end up somewhere over here. Um, but if you use the blue ice, you may be able to still be faster than other people who are use the first tactic. So yeah, that's the first one. Also, you can see along the track these um, yeah, these runoffs. That's the right word. So if you can't, yeah, control the boat and you s- don't, you need to brake sometimes, of course. If you don't brake enough, you'll end up in these runoffs, and they will slow you down, well, quite a bit. Yeah, massively. Yeah, that's the first corner, and already some difficulties over here. And then this is also kind of a dangerous part because, yeah, the pit lanes merge here. We don't really have rules as to bumping because, unlike the shitty Formula One cars, or boats are really superior in the way that they're, well, indestructible. And yeah, they merge here, and then you'll go along the first, also not really filled stand, but yeah, this yeah, it's a bit empty, but nowadays everyone is watching the streams instead, of course. So still have a lot of viewers, I hope. Um,
So
this this
past the first stand, we go past a nice house on the hill. It's
yeah,
a bit tricky here because it's not completely straight, and you go under the bridge past a pyramid. Then next is the first chicane. This is the toughest, maybe one of the toughest parts of the
ooh,
whole
yeah,
track.
yeah. Again,
Past
some runoffs. So
again, yeah, some big runners, but if you successfully hit the wall here, you can get a great wall hit, and you don't lose too much speed.
yeah,
So
so actually, unlike Formula One, again, boats are indestructible. So it's actually somewhat beneficial to bump into certain parts of of the road, um, just to keep your speed. Uh, the racers we have set up, they have practiced a little bit already, so they may know about some of these, but maybe in the next 15 minutes they will find some new interesting ways to take a corner. Um, yeah. So
next we go past the waterfall. It's
also,
a sharp, sharp turn. We go past a nice looking pixel art
so
for, and who is it? Do you know
Betty
who it is?
Brat
It's
with
Betty Brat,
the laughing emoji tears
laughing
and some
emoji.
nice mustache. Yeah.
It's very nice. It's very nice.
Um,
And then after Petty Brat, we go on to the first really, really fast part of the track. This is all blue ice, and we go through the cave with some nice light rods on the roof of the cave, or on the ceiling, I should say. And it's actually a hairpin made out of blue ice to go back again on blue ice. So you're really, really going fast. So this is a really hard turn to take.
I think this is one of the newer additions to our circuit, and to be honest, this corner is quite difficult because you're really tempted to keep up the speed. But if you don't brake, well, actually, you need to brake halfway through maybe already, because you'll hit the runway, the runoff part if you don't. So it's yeah, it looks more difficult than it is, or it looks it is more difficult than it looks. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
again, we go through the cave with some lightning rods on the ceiling to the cookie curve. It has a nice bend, but it's really difficult because you just come off blue ice straight, and you need to take this curve, yeah, perfectly to get through horseshoe, which has its name from the looks of a horseshoe.
Yeah,
Uh,
what I think the biggest difficulty in the horseshoe bend here is with boats, they keep sliding even if you turn. So drifting is a big part of this boat racing mechanic as well. And the best way to go about taking this horseshoe bend corner is by drifting. People have tried doing it differently. For example, Craftyz had at the beginning at least had a lot of difficulties taking this corner, and then you just bump into the rock, lose a lot of speed and time, and quite difficult to well catch back up. So yeah,
Past horseshoe, we go to long cut. It's a special turn because it actually has a shortcut, but if you make the shortcut, you will take longer. So it's not a shortcut; it's a long cut. Past snake pit. Why is it called snake pit?
um, to be honest, I just felt like building a snake. In my opinion, it works out really well.
It looks
But
like a
also,
snake.
of
Yeah,
course, because the right hand part of the snake, like the road next to it, it's kind of a zigzaggy road with a lot of curves,
it,
and
this is one of the most trickiest parts because you think
yeah,
like it's straight, I can go full speed, but you can't. You actually can't.
if you can handle this well, and again with a lot of drifting, it is certainly possible. But if you lose control, then yeah, again, you lose a lot of time. But if you do this part well, the next part will go much faster as well. This corner here at the lighthouse,
Yeah, it's
as
lighthouse.
you can see, lighthouse corner. It has some runoff area as well. So you need to start drifting early and keep drifting to the corner, and
What's the
then
next? What's the next turn called? What's its turn?
what was it called again? Baby corner,
The baby. It's the
the
baby
baby
corner.
corner. Yeah, whatever. Some weird ass
So it's one of the
statues over here.
last turns.
Um,
We go under the rainbow spitting baby, past the morgue stand, which actually was the first stand built here.
you
Into
may
the pit
notice
lane entry we can go. Yeah,
you may notice that the rest of the stands look exactly like this one.
because they're copied. Because
I don't know, man.
you can go
Okay.
into the pit
Yeah.
lane, but we'll go around the Champions Cup, through Nature's Bend, through over the finish line to get us a complete lap. And what's next is I think we're gonna introduce the drivers of today.
I hope we can. No, most of our drivers are. As you can see, the
If
pit
we
stops
if we can't get
all
him
have their.
into to interview, maybe we just should just start the first training to get some excitement going. Let's do that. Let's
Um,
get the drivers ready on the in their boats.
if I'm correct, most of the drivers made their own pit stop,
Yeah,
design.
they
So
design it
that's
on their
why
own,
they
as you can
differ
see.
all. And yeah, as you can see, Robo didn't really care. Made it really simple and futuristic, which is actually quite a nice design. It ended up really nice. And he's just chilling over here on top.
Yeah, Craftyz, can
Um,
we get some people into boats?
Yep.
yeah.
Robo's actually in interview, so I'm dragging him in here right now.
Hey.
Hello, Robo. How you doing?
Hello, I'm very well. How are you?
Thanks
Great.
for asking. We're great too.
Nice, nice.
So, how do
Um,
you feel about today's race?
uh, Fine. I'm excited to participate because participation is the thing that matters most. Um, okay, I am streaming and I am getting sound alerts being spammed at me while I'm talking. So if I have to if I'm a bit slow at replying, that's probably why.
That's not a problem. Do you have any special tactics for today?
So not to hold down acceleration all the way because that just sends you hurtling right into a corner. Just tap at it, drift along, and then as you approach the corner, start to turn before you reach the corner.
Do you know the track well?
Uh, Wellish. I did get a few rounds the other day with our glorious leader Craftyz. He totally didn't whip me until I learned it off by heart. Yeah, I think I got a few. I got the hang of a few bits.
As I-
But
What's the part that you're most scared of still?
oh, it's going to be the oh, is it the cookie corner? The cookie corner,
Oh yeah,
definitely.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, with the cookie monster, which I didn't notice until my 10th round of the map.
So have you tried bumping into the side of it, or like just gonna try
Oh,
drifting through it? Because
nah,
I've
I
seen
hate bumping into the sides.
I've
It
seen
just slows
both
me right down.
tactics being used. Drifting is underappreciated in my opinion if you do it well, but bumping is always well, it works. So why change,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
well,
yeah.
it's nice to speak to you, and we'll wish you the best of luck today. And
Thank you.
hopefully you'll do great in the first training.
Thank you. Yeah, should be good. Should be good.
So
Thank you.
yeah, please take to your boat and
And I'll drag the next person in here. Synap, Hey.
Synap, how you doing?
Hey, that's me. Wait,
Yeah.
let me. I need to close. I need to close the stream, or else I'm gonna be very confused.
Synap, where you
Uh,
at, Bo?
So he's right in
I'm
his pit actually. He hasn't started training yet, so
I'm
we
in
can
my
get a
pit
quick
stop.
interview.
I don't know
Oh
where
yeah.
you
What's
are.
going on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Synap.
Hey.
So, what are your thoughts on today?
Um. Well, I my thoughts are that the server is running very well, and that it's very nice and good, and it's been provided quite well by the person who has provided the server.
Do you have any thoughts or explanation in your pit lane? Why is it designed like this?
I didn't know what to build, so I just built it like I would build my survival base. So I made a super smelter in the top,
Yeah,
and
I
Oh,
noticed
right.
that. I noticed that.
it works. And there's just
It
some
actually works.
storage here. Yeah, it
That's quite
is
nice.
functional.
Is there a reason why you chose the color pink? Pink.
Pretty gay.
All right. So yeah. Any other thoughts, or just gonna get in your
Oh,
boat and start practicing? Because
yeah, probably just gonna do a few practice rounds.
you,
I did, however, need to say need to do something,
which
and
is
that is uh, a friend of mine asked me if I could shout him out.
Of course you can shout him out.
I
Okay,
don't care, man.
shout
Go
outs
for
to
it.
Hidden Corner, and everybody watch Silich 1.5 because it's really good and underrated.
Well, it seems that his audio has cut out, which is very strange. But
Hmm. Also,
That's weird.
technical difficulties, but that doesn't
So,
care because
yeah,
we can
I don't.
go on to the next one, which is
well, let's do a few tracks around. Let's have a look at all the
Are
guys
the
right now.
contestants outside right now?
Yeah, some
Driving on
of
the
them
track.
are already going round and round. Well, I
Well,
see
let's
that
follow.
one isn't.
Let's follow Synapse for his first lap.
just gonna switch to spectator mode so that I can keep track of everyone.
Goes under the
Um,
bridge into the first chicane. Doesn't hit the wall. Gets off the track a bit, but it seems like he's running smoothly at it, and he's behind Robo Prime. Little bit catching up to him. Robo Prime onto the blue ice, which very nice. Oh, balls deep into the hairpin. Going on to the next straight of blue ice. Into the next cave with lightning rods. Oh my god, he hit a cookie curve. He hit the cookie curve on the inside. You lose a lot of speed. You lose a lot of speed. Horseshoe, nearly perfect.
um, so if I
Blue
may
long
get in,
pit.
I think Lem will be interviewed next. I'm currently watching Lem, his point of view, and he's actually already doing quite well, I must say. Even though he almost slipped out of the blue ice corner, the hairpin is well, it still looks kind of difficult. Um, what I must say is that some players are actually playing in first person, and some are playing in well, there goes my screen, and some are playing in third person. Um, so F5 once, eh? Um, if you, as a racer, have not tried both, I will greatly suggest it. Try it at least once. My personal preference is third person because it it makes me feel like I can take the corners better. So a bigger overview, right? But I think that's a good question for the next racer.
And
Oh,
now,
and I see that
speaking about
Lem
Lem, here he
has
comes.
fitted. Yeah.
Hello, Lem. How are you today?
Hello. It's double for me now. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
muting
of
the
course. But
Okay. I
so,
am doing very well today.
okay,
How
well,
about you?
well, that's not what it's about, but that doesn't really matter. So
Now I'm
they
gonna be the
they
interviewer.
I heard that they said you are one of like the favorites today because you have like the most experience. You got second in the last boat race we did on a smaller scale, and well, you might just take it today. So how are you feeling about that?
Well, I have a lot of confidence, so yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Um,
That's it. I don't have a lot to say. The previous time I know it was the first time we basically did the curb, and now it's the second time, and I'm actually already used to everything, so I have confidence.
Do you have
yes,
any tips for the other contestants?
Um, well, just watch out for the cookie corner.
I've
Just
got
That's a
one more
be
really
question
rough
actually,
corner.
because
yeah.
this might go unnoticed, but Lem, you do have your pit stop. Your pit is at the beginning of the pit lane. As soon as you turn the first corner and enter the pit lane, really need to take quite a sharp corner to get to your pit. Do you think that's another difficulty that other people don't have? Did you not consider that, or do you just are just gonna say that doesn't matter? I'm gonna win anyways.
Actually, it doesn't really matter that much because the wool will slow you down, and you will be able to steer very well here. And yeah,
All right. Yeah, cool. So
So let's give them
Lem,
Sunny,
all.
take it
can,
Oh,
away. Try some more practice
can,
rounds.
can we
But
follow you on a practice round?
why not?
Let's see how Lem does in his practice. And I think I saw some other guy turning around. No,
here he goes, off to the races, and I can't keep track of him anymore.
he's too fast. No.
Yeah,
He goes into the
there's
first
some other
chicane,
contestants here.
doesn't hit the wall, gets through very nicely, still hasn't made any big error.
Ooh, that's not
Bit
the
wide
the
on the
sharpest. Yeah,
waterfall.
it's a bit wide, but have you considered bumping into other contestants, or how are you going to
I
overtake
don't
them?
think Lem is with us
Oh,
anymore.
uh,
He's focusing. Oh, he goes wide. He goes wide in the
really?
blue hairpin.
Okay, then I'll just ask the next contestant that exact question because it's just another piece of tactic, right? How are you going to overtake people? You're just gonna hope for them to make an error. Ooh, I think Lem bumped into something there. Quite a nice corner here.
Overall, it's just pretty clean what he's doing here
Yeah,
for
you
a
see,
first lap.
well, he did the snake pass, that curvy part. He did that quite well actually. And now he's off to the horseshoe of the cup, um, around Nature's
Champions
Bend.
Cup. I don't
Uh,
know if that's the perfect line to take, but it's
no, I
fine.
don't think it's either, but it
It's a
works.
great lap from Lamb.
What I
Love
do
to see it.
notice is that most people, instead of taking the blue ice right after the start and finish line, they just ignore the blue part. But also instead of going wide, they just pick the middle. So I've not timed each option, but I feel like most contestants think that is the fastest way to go about it. So yeah, um, we'll see how that works out.
And can I ask Craftyz, how long is the training?
it's for one. We have. I think we have time for one more interview, and I think we're gonna get Jochem in here. But in the meantime, it seems that Wafs, actually a very famous ex-editor of mine, has joined in the. He's in the stands actually. He's at the main part. He's just standing there. He's probably
Hey, there
chilling.
he is.
and I
Look at him.
think we have
Yeah, we have
uh
Joch to him ready in his pit.
to him.
Ooh.
So in the meantime, Wafs is
He's
just
gonna put
chilling.
up a sound. It's a happy face. Oh, that's
Oh,
good. That's a good sign.
wait,
That's a good
can I
sign.
get a shot of that sign? Yeah, you put up a happy face. That's great. I'll show it in a bit. In the meantime, we have Jochem. So let's get him in there and see what he says.
Hello Jochem, how you doing?
Hello.
Win.
Hello.
Hello, are you excited for today?
Hell yeah, I am. It's gonna be a piece of cake.
Oh, he's confident.
Easy,
You're,
easy.
it's the first contestant that's really confident.
I got my magic crystals here. They'll support me.
I see it, I see it, and I
You felt like
really
going
love the
with
vibe you have going on in your pit lane.
it's
You
kind of a
wanna you wanna take a lick at one of
1.17
those
bit.
crystals? They'll heal you. They'll heal you of everything.
Maybe
You wanna
maybe
buy
I'll
some
take a lick
crystals?
after the race.
All
Maybe to
right, so
celebrate your
Yes,
victory.
yes.
Have you any? Do you have any special tactics for today?
Well, my tactic is just to ram everyone else. Get them off the track as soon as possible.
You're gonna be the bumpy one.
Oh, I'm gonna be a bumpy one, alright?
yeah,
It's,
that's cool. That's cool. I'm really excited to see how everyone's going to, well,
I'm gonna be as aggressive as possible.
do you have
cooperate.
any do you have had any laps on this track
Yes,
before?
yes. A few even. But
What's
I'm not the fastest.
what's the toughest part, do you think?
In my opinion, the one straight blue line.
The first one or the second
The first one.
The first one.
Well, both of them actually, because it's really hard to not go too hard and get out a swing out on the first bend. Of
Yeah,
Yeah,
course.
you really need to keep yourself back and think, okay, I've gone fast enough. Now I need to brake and turn around. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
dangerous. So
yeah. I don't want
I
to
hope your
fall out of. Yeah.
I hope
Sorry.
your confidence shows because as you can see, there are some track records on top, and
Yes,
even though
yes.
they're not official, um, I think currently you're coming in on place number 13, last
Yeah.
currently.
No,
So
it's a trick to deceive people into thinking that
yeah,
bam,
okay,
do an
okay.
easy overtake, and then bam,
that's
they're out. You
that's a
know.
nice tactic. That's a really smart tactic.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. So
Yes.
Well, I
all right.
think we that's training for now.
Yeah, I think all the contestants are gonna pull into the pits right about now.
So the
So
training is
after this,
over. They can do a last lap, and when you
as
finish
soon
your
as
lap, you can
they
get into the pit lane. So I'll watch the contestants get into the pit lane. Who's going? Robo Prime is going here. Entering the pit lane. After him is Lem.
okay. Also, if you decide to yeah take the pit yeah way too late, then you have to cross the white line, and that also slows you down a bit. So I don't know about pitting the system behind it
Here's the next
exactly. So
contestant entering the pit lane. Sineb, I think.
Craftyz, could you enlighten us? How exactly does the pit lane system work?
So the pit lane system is as follows. In the race,
Also,
go
wait, let me
we're gonna
ask.
have
Are you going to explain this to the racers as well, or do they just need to
it's
listen very
it's
carefully now?
well,
Because
first off, we're gonna have qualifications. So I'm gonna focus on that. With qualifications, all participants we give you a 15-minute time slot in where you can set 2 timed laps, okay? And in those 2 timed laps, we'll take your best time, and we're gonna go with that time. And of course, the people that get the person that gets the fastest laps, lap time starts first. So maybe that's gonna be Lem. Another favorite that we haven't spoken to yet is Cyber Days. He's
Well,
also, I think he's very confident as well.
we can speak to him
After the qualifying, how about
after
that?
qualifying. Yep.
So you may pick whenever you want to go at this qualifying. Um, so
So you
the
get an
15 minutes are gonna start any second now. I'm
So
gonna
you're
wait.
gonna get an outlap. That's just
Yeah, an
to get
outlap,
onto the
and
track. Then we measure your lap, and then you get an in lap.
indeed, it luckily automatically gets timed, so that's very nice. So I would say quali starts now.
qualification has started, and I would like to see who's gonna go first. And I see it's Jochen already exit, going to the exit onto the track, going for his outlap under the bridge. Oh my god, he's way too fast for me. Past the pyramid. Going past waterfall. It doesn't really matter how much average you make here because it's an outlap. So
In the
it's
meantime,
fine.
Maurice, can you take a look? Because at the pit lane, everybody is leaving. They're all going out. So that's Lemovso. Short show name. We have Sinep also there, but he's waiting in the pits. He's waiting for the Lem. He's doing something. But further down here, we actually have two other contestants, which are Cyber Days, and I think Short is all the way up here already. That's a
I
they're
think
going all out right
I
now.
think Jochen Tuum is almost beginning his lap.
All right, let's take a look at
I'll
Jochtum.
wait for him at the champions curve.
And it seems the last contestant, Robo Prime, is also leaving
Yeah, Jochen
for
is
his
going
outlap.
past the mark stand into Nature's Bend. This exit is very important.
Well,
Onto the straight, nice exit, and his qualification lap has started. He's going onto the blue ice. Gets the curve. Oh, doesn't quite get the curve, but still has enough speed to move on. Under the bridge, into the chicane. Doesn't hit the wall. Very nicely, very clean. Gets over the curbs.
Well, maybe it does
Swirls
help a
around.
bit, but that's a
Past the
bit
waterfall,
wide.
swirls
That's
around a bit.
wide.
I think it's still gonna be a good time if he doesn't make any big mistakes.
Now it depends really on how he's exiting the first corner here. A bit wide, but it works.
Ooh,
That's
bit
fine.
wide.
I've seen people do worse. And now cookie curve is also really important. Oh, he takes it quite nicely.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
Drifting through the horseshoe bend, as
all
I
right.
mentioned.
So
That's the way to go about it.
for the other guys, Cyber is also doing his first round now. Lemofso is doing it. Short Shonem is doing it, and Sinep is also on their first time round. So
Okay, we're gonna go and check how Jochem finishes his lap. The first contestants to finish his lap in qualification. We see him going past Morg stand. It's a nice curve. I think he hit the wall there, but what's his time?
and he goes
I'm
over
wondering.
line.
Robo and Tailbuys are bumping into each other a bit here. But
His
Robo
lap
is
time,
taking a
Jochem
small
set
lead.
the first lap with a 1 minute 30 seconds. And after him is going Robo Prime with also 1 minute 30 seconds. But TL Buis gets 9 seconds in front of them
Ooh.
with a 1 minute 21.
He does,
So
however,
very
hit
nice.
the corner here, but again, he already set his time, so that does not matter.
Lem
He
past
is
the finish
going-
line in a 1 minute 19, just 2 seconds in front.
Tailbuys is going into the pit via the exit lane, which is
A bit illegal, I would say.
an interesting tactic.
CNAP going
Um,
into
but he's fine with his time.
a 1 minute 22. So the top 3 is, I think it's Lem with a 1 minute 19.
Yes,
Then
that's true.
Tailbuis with 1 minute
That's Cyber Days.
21. Oh, it's Cyber Days. Yeah, sorry. It's Cyber Days with a 1 minute 21. And I think it was CNAP with a 122.
Yeah, so
Yes,
right now
right.
we have Jochtum in last place. It's shared with Robo. They both got a 130.
And Jochtum
But
is
Jochtum,
not entering the pit. He's doing
he's going.
exactly
This is his second lap, and he gets
second lap.
let's see, he gets a 126.
It's an improvement of
So-
4 seconds, so it's not last.
Jochtum can go into the pits now.
And
But here
I
actually,
think Robo Prime is also doing his second lap.
okay, let's see what he gets. And he
Oh,
gets
1
another
minute 30.
130.
Lem is going into the pit. Lem is saying,
All
well, F you all, I'm just gonna pit.
For your information, for the viewers' information, the track records. The Craftyz currently holds the record with 1 minute 14 for a lap.
Well, in the meantime, Cinnabon's gonna come in for his last lap. Let's see, he gets a 1:20, so he also
That's an
improves on his
improvement.
time.
A
Oh,
second place for
so
Synap.
last few
So
seconds to
also goes into the pit exit. It's a bit illegal.
Lem also hasn't not. This is not his. This is his
Real
out lap. I guess he's. Well, I
he
don't know
just
what you're
doesn't
doing,
care.
but I guess he just
Um,
pulled on in, and he didn't care.
Yeah.
So who is still out there? Can we see someone? I think Shorts is still out there.
I can look for him.
It's
Lem
her
is
actually,
here.
Oh, it's a her story.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Nice.
but at least that's what I've been
Charge
told.
Snowman is
Or-
going past the baby corner. Already past Lighthouse. It's a bit wide, bit shaky. Past Mark stand.
And
Into
they're
the
all
pit lane.
going into the pit lane
All going
except
into the pit lane,
for
except for
Tailbows. Yeah,
Cyber Days.
Tailbows.
But he already had
Ooh.
2 laps.
Tailbows did a weird lap here. 2 minutes 48 seconds, I believe.
yeah, I
This is
think he went to the
the
pits, and
finish.
that's why.
Yeah.
And they're actually beating each other up in the pit lane.
Oh, it's a fight in the pit lane. That's interesting.
I don't know what
Lamp
they're doing.
climbing to the cup.
No, this is mine. No, this is mine.
Lamb is gonna
Fighting over it
punch.
already.
I don't, I don't think this is legal. I think somebody's gonna get a penalty.
I think I gave them resistance 1000 beforehand, so I don't think they can kill each other. They're all
Oh,
fine.
it's going on to the track. Uh-oh, this
Oh.
is really dangerous. This is really dangerous.
Yeah, they might have.
There are still boats out here, people, so
Please
watch
get
your
back
back.
in.
Yeah. I'm being bullied.
So the times right now, because has Short already done a lap? Let's see.
I haven't seen
I haven't seen it either.
her coming through, so we're just gonna wait. Lem still can make a second lap.
Short has 1 minute 48 seconds.
1 minute 48. Okay, but here comes Short again. Alright, let's stay elbows.
It's
Well,
Cyber Days for his second.
Cyber
No,
Days
he
with a
already did.
122. That is not an improvement, and he has to go in. So he can do his last little lappy now.
So we're waiting for
Lappy.
Short.
Lem and Short.
Well,
Lem
I
also.
think Lem just doesn't give a damn at this point.
He's already in first, right?
Yeah, he is. So it doesn't really matter.
So, for both Mork and Craftyz, where do you think the contestants can improve still? Because the last few seconds to the new world record for this track, well, where can they gain those seconds?
Well, I think it's a lot in the corners. Because they really like to overshoot it sometimes, especially in the blue ice corners. And there's
Yeah,
a
right.
lot of time to be gained right there.
I haven't seen Lem
Oh.
doing a lap, so I really would love to see him do a
I'm
lap
seeing
if he's
Johan
going
take everyone's boats right
if
now.
he's going out. I wonder if
So
Lem's going out.
I think if
Jochem
Jochem,
has a really smart tactic. If other people don't have boats, then how are they able to race, right?
well, I think that's a bit illegal, and I think we will punish him for it.
And Cyber Days is still doing laps. It doesn't
I think
matter.
Jochem is going to get a 1 second penalty at the
Well,
start.
I would say that's
He
gonna be
starts in back.
a grip penalty. I think he starts in the back for that one, because that's a bit. You can't take someone else's.
Lem is going out.
Robo
Lem,
is,
Lem is
oh,
going out.
retrieving his
Lem's
boat.
going out first.
Lem is going out for a second lap. We're gonna follow Lem on his second lap.
So we're gonna request all contestants to
Fuck off.
try to find their own boats and to leave other people's boats be. Yeah, to fuck off basically.
Okay, we're gonna go follow Lem. Lem is through the chicane, over the curbs. Very nice, very smoothly. Who's there? It's Short show name, I think. Oh my god, Lem hit the wall. Lem hit the wall. It's not going to be an improvement, I think.
Thanks for handing out the boats, Robo.
Lem hit the wall. It's blue ice. Turn
Ooh, this is gonna be
also a
interesting one.
bit over the curbs. Past Short show name, so she won't TP in his way. Oh, she will. Oh no, terrible,
And
terrible crash.
Tailbush just quits the game. He
Wait, this
doesn't
is
care
Lamb. This
anymore.
is Lamb's outlap, so it doesn't matter what he's doing as long as his exit is good.
Yeah, this is true. This is still Lamb's outlet. But
If he
short
don't,
time
if he
will be.
doesn't get bothered by short show name, but short show name's time will get messed up by Lamb. So I
And
have to
there he
see
goes
if the officials.
around Nature's Bend with a really nice. I think that's a really nice corner.
That's a nice line. That's really
Yeah, that's
nice
a good
line.
line.
Over the line. This
He's
time
gonna
won't
go for
count.
the left part of it, but
Bit of
not.
blue eyes.
Yeah, just a bit, but I don't think he was fully on it.
And there's short's time. Let's see how that goes. Oh, and it's a bit of a big bonk at the end there. She bumped into the cup. And no, I don't think that's correct.
Does not bump into the wall after the chicane. I don't think he feels
Oh,
like
what a nice line for
even
waterfall.
necessary, but
According to our machine, short just did a lap of 8 minutes. So yeah, that's not right. So this is short's final lap.
Oh no, Lamb just got full
a
in the
massive
on the curbs.
error
Massive
made
mistake.
there. Oh. No. Maybe he can fix it still because the first part went really well.
Cookie curve goes right. Cookie curve, he does it perfectly almost.
A nice drift around the horseshoes bend. And I don't think he's going for the long cut here.
No, it's
Okay,
better
well
to not go for the
that's
longer.
I get why he doesn't go
Tricky
for it.
snake, tricky snake. Just
Yeah.
gets
Now,
it in,
Maurice, can
keeps
you
it
get
in.
a view on what short is doing
Baby
right now?
corner.
Where is Short exactly? Short
Oh.
is at the Snake's Pass. Also doesn't take the long cut. Interesting choice. Interesting choice.
Lem is going over the line. What's his time?
As you can see here, if
It's a
you're
1 minute
you're
24.
not.
He doesn't improve, but that doesn't matter because he's still in first.
Well, Short's having a bit of difficulty taking the corner here. He's almost there. Oh, he bumps into it again. Some difficulties with the
Let's
last
see
corner,
what
but
short has.
and there he goes over the finish with a.
With an
With a nothing.
With a nothing.
That's an interesting machine you got there. Mr.
Well, it
Crafty.
does work, but I think short screwed something up because they also got a time of 8 minutes and 33. So I guess that puts them
Yeah.
in last. So if our contestants can pull into the pit lane.
I
That would
think
be
that puts
great.
him in last, aside from the fact that Jochem is already lost. Because of some
Grip
Yeah,
penalties, right?
that is true.
Cold-
So in that case,
quote
I'm gonna.
stealing tactics.
So while the contestants get ready for the race.
Are we gonna go get to speak to Cyberdays because he did an interesting few laps?
Yeah, let's talk to him.
Cyber Day is actually going for the tactical changing his name move. So Tailbuis is no more.
All right, and I think he's ready for you in the pits.
Let's get him into. Hello, Cyberdays.
Hello, everybody.
How are you doing?
I'm doing. I am doing amazing.
I think it's right. You had the no, yeah, the third time set, if I'm correct.
Second, I think.
It is Lamb of Zone first. Tijn,
of Zone first.
aka Cyber Days, in second.
Second
Oh,
place.
okay.
Then we
With
have
a-
Synap. Then we have Robo. Then we have Short Show Name. And with a grid penalty, Joch to him.
Well, how do you feel about the second place? Cyberdays, how do you?
I do think it's fine, but I did expect to start first in pole position. Yeah, I started this race very confident, so I think it's fine, but it could be better.
Are you going to change up some things before the race?
No, not really. I think I've got everything set, but yeah, I'm still a little. Yeah, I can do some things better. Something like the cookie curve and the Petit Bart blue eyes curve.
Yeah, that's nice. We saw a few laps of you, and it looked very clean. So props to that.
Okay,
And
thank you.
I think I think you can do better. Yeah, that's right. But Lem is also Lem is also a great driver to compete against. How do you think Lem is going to handle this race? Do you have any thoughts on his tactics? Because
I
he
do.
was very fast in qualifying.
Yeah, he was, but he's a bit sloppy. He's taking very wide turns, so I think I just yeah need to try and get him in those turns. Need to take the corner a little bit better than him, and I think I can at least stay on his tail.
Maybe take the inner side, the inner lane, and bump him away.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe just
It's
a little bit of
it's
rough
allowed to
bumping.
bump on the track, so that should be a tactic. It could be a tactic.
In that case, I'll try.
Okay, well, thank you, Cyber Days, for your time and good luck in the race.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, yeah, it is. So there he goes.
We
And
have
we
the
do
boats
have,
standing ready.
yeah. But let's have a chat one more time with Lem also. He got pole position, so I wonder what he's gonna say, you know. So let's see.
Well, hello, Lam.
I'm gonna say.
First, congratulations on pole position. It was a very clean qualifying for you, and you only needed one lap to do.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
How do you feel? How do you feel about pole position?
Well, I feel pretty good about that. Yeah,
Uh,
actually, yeah.
what do you think you can improve in the race?
Well, especially the wider turns I'm making. Yeah, that's kind of a big problem, especially on like the long blue ice roads. I'm not sure what it's called, but
Yeah, the long straights. Yeah.
yeah, exactly that one. That one was very difficult. See, I tried to like do like a shorter turn, but you saw how that went.
Yeah, we saw your second lap, and
It's
it went
horrible.
it was still fine. It was still fine, but yeah, if you
Well,
didn't make this
compared to
big
the
mistake.
first one, you if you make some mistakes again and your race is going to look like the second lap, then well, you might really need the pole position because well, overtaking is a bit difficult with both races, but it's just someone else has to make a mistake and then you can overtake that person. So that's where you really need to watch out. To if you make a wide, if you take a corner way too wide or make another mistake, then and you lose a lot of speed. People just gonna speed past you, and then
Who do you think is gonna be your biggest rival?
My biggest rival? That's actually a great question because I haven't really seen the other people race because I was busy racing myself. So
Yeah, that's that's very nice. You met with a short show name on the track, and you bumped a bit into each other on your outlap. Do you
yeah,
think she is a big rival for you?
I honestly don't really know, but I know the pumping is gonna be a problem for me.
Why is the bumping gonna be a problem for you?
Well, it's gonna make me very slow.
gonna mess up your lines maybe.
Indeed,
And
indeed. I'm gonna like crash into everything if I'm gonna like bump into other people. So yeah, I'm basically losing my control very quickly if that happens.
Do you have any tactics on the pit stops for the race? Are you
What the
gonna
pits?
go the pit stops? Are you gonna do them early in the race, or are you gonna hold on to and stay out?
I feel like I just want to do a feel just like I don't know, just okay, let's just say I'm gonna do one in the beginning, somewhere one in like mid the race and somewhere
Like
like
spread it
yeah,
out a bit.
spread out. That's what I want. Yeah, yeah.
I think it also depends a lot on where you are. If you're in front, then you might not want to do them, but still you need to do them eventually, of course. Um, But for the viewers, they might be wondering what exactly is the pit lane system? How does it work? So if Craftyz can help us out here.
Yeah, we'll have an explanation about that in just a minute, and actually right now.
Alright.
Do you think you're gonna take the win?
Maybe I have a big chance, I guess, but yeah, there are also a lot of people who seem to be like pretty good. So
Well, thank you for your time. Congratulations on your pole position, and good luck in the race.
Yeah, good
yeah,
luck.
thanks.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right. So let me tell you guys what's gonna happen. So when the racers get a message, they will go into their boats that are aligned right here of their color. And then they get in. After a while, the thing will start. The lights will go on, the lights will go out, and they're good to go. So they are gonna do 15 rounds around the track, and they have to do 2 pit stops. And basically, what a pit stop is, you go into the pit stop, you go into your zone, and then you leave again. You can't do the pit stop on the last round. Okay.
It's
You
not
can
allowed.
You can't finish over the you can't get over the line into the pit lane.
no, you can't.
No, you have to take nature's bend in your last lap.
Exactly. So we're gonna do that. Well, Maurice is actually doing some really close-up shots of the baby. I don't know what he's
Yeah.
doing there.
Look at it.
So I guess we're gonna get started. Let's try to get the contestants in their boats, and we're gonna run a little ad in the meantime. So I would say, guys, please get ready, get situated on the track. But first, let's enjoy a little
Ads.
ad. All right, and we're back.
Welcome back, everybody. We're ready to race on the Craftyz track for the Craftyz Grand Prix. Are our contestants ready? Let's see if they're ready to race. We have them all set up in pole position. It's Lamb. Next to him, in second place, it's Cyber Days. For third place, we have Synapse, and in fourth, it's Robo Prime. After Robo Prime, it's Short Show Name, and last but not least, after a grip penalty, we have Jochtuum.
Tragic incident.
Tragic incident, a bit of uh, bit of a harsh incident in the pit lane, but I think we have them all set.
So,
And
yeah. So these will be 15 rounds and 2 pit stops, and you have to
2 pit stops, everybody.
and no pitting in the last round. So, if everybody's ready,
Waiting for the lights.
and
If
here we go.
mouse can go into spectator mode, that would be nice.
Yeah, okay.
It's lights are on, and it's lights out. Away we go. Great start from Cyber Days, going into the first bend, past
Already
Lamb,
some problems.
and the two are very fast. Under the bridge they're going, into the first chicane, both next to each other through the chicane. Lamb going past it, in the inside is Cyber Days
It
going,
was
but
close.
Lamb is going first into Waterfall, but Cyber Days parks his boat in front of Lamb.
Whoa, that.
Oh my god. This is
So
already a close fight for first place.
yeah,
They're
and as
both
you can
going.
see, it really depends on how wide do you take the corner, because the other one can just slide between you and the next part of the
Cyber Days
circuit.
is
So
going to the first cookie curve. First cookie curve takes it perfectly. Lem also, no mistakes. Oh my god, CNAP is going very fast. And Lucas, Robo Prime, Jochtuum already passed Short Showing.
so I'll just
Or
follow the ones in front. You can watch the ones in the back.
yeah, it's fine.
And if there's a close fight, you can just call it out, of course. Currently, there's quite a big difference. Well, I think it's at least 2 seconds, 3 seconds between Lamp and was it again Cyber Days in front, taking the lead. And they already did one lap now.
Oh,
So
Robo Prime is going into the pit. Robo Prime is going for a
ooh,
an
that's an
early pit
interesting
stop.
one.
Going into the pit, pretty clean pit. Waiting for the blocks to go down. Is now in last place, but already has one pit stop.
Well, I think it's an interesting tactic to start with the pit stops because they're kind of a nuisance in this way. And obviously, you don't need to change your boat's tires, so they're yeah, they just feel useless. So getting them out of the way is quite an interesting way to boost your morale. He is in last place, obviously, but everyone has to take those two
Yeah,
pit
it's
stops
it's
at
like
some point.
when you do it early, you don't have anything on your mind, and you can just
So
race.
Cyber Days did slip off a bit, and now they're really close again. Lem is currently overtaking, almost overtook Cyber Days. Yeah, so we're not really sure how this is going to turn out. And Lem is actually going into the pit lane. So has some difficulty maybe with getting into his spot, and he's done. Taking away again.
I
But
don't see
that
Robo
does mean
Prime.
he's going to get overtaken by Synap. Uh, Depends on how much. No, there's no one behind
Oh,
Synap, so Lem is just
big crash for
behind
Short Show
Synap.
Name. Big crash for Short Show Name. Pushed off the track by Robo Prime. Robo Prime get past her. Short Show Name a little bit wide here. Robo
So
Prime is not going into the pits. Also, Short Show Name isn't a bit tight on Champions Curve.
And it
Short Show
seems like
Name.
Jochem actually did his pit as well. So he did.
Jochem did pit as well.
Yeah, he did an early pit.
He did an early pit.
Yeah, you can see it in the remaining pit stops.
I
I
think a
see.
pit stop costs about 12 seconds. That's at least the difference between Cyber Days, who is in first currently, and Synap, or no, Lem actually.
Lem is in first right now. Cyber Days is in front. Speaking about Cyber Days, he's not pitting. He's just not. He just wants his lead. He knows he can get some good lap times, so he's just going.
I think as soon as you're going to bump into people, then that might be a good time to take a pit stop because bumping into everyone. You just can't write your lines as you like to write them. So just create some
Robo Prime
space
is
by
currently
pitting and just hope for the best that there are no other contestants well on the track on the same part of the track where you are when you
currently
exit.
Robo Prime is really fighting and hunting for Yortuum. Yortuum, bit of mistakes, but Robo Prime as well, so it's really close. Actually, it looks like it's not, but it's really close. Yortuum is going into the pit for a second pit stop, and I wonder what Robo Prime is also going in. Yep, just gonna get behind your rival.
Cyber Days did
Nice
let
pit
go
lane
of
from
the
both of
W
them.
key for a while.
Robo
You
Prime
can
gets a nice dash out of the pit lane, and they get onto the track again.
So, Lemoso has 1 pit remaining. Short has only 1 after this. And Synap and Cyberdays both haven't been pitted yet.
there's
Here's
This is gonna
going
be
Cyber Days. Cyber Days over the line. He is going to pass short show name.
So there's quite a nice difference between Cyber Days currently. From the crowd was saying, "What a nice race." Yeah, I think it is as well. The contestants are really well. They're not slipping up there anywhere. They're really taking some nice
and
lines.
I see some interesting tactics as well, because everybody has done their pits except their 2 front runners, Cyberdays and Synap.
I
Yeah,
wonder
And
how's
Synap's
that
Short
going
has
to
1
turn
left.
out. I wonder how's that going to turn out. Jochtulm is just running away from Robo Prime. He's really clean on his outlap here. Let's see how his exit is at Lighthouse. Bit wide, loses a bit of speed, but gets a nice baby corner. Past mark stand he goes. Doesn't
there's
hit the wall. Nice straight.
there are actually only about 7 seconds between Cyber Days and was it Robo Prime. Um,
And
and
then
Robo
we have
Prime
Wafs
already
watching.
did Robo Prime already did a pit stop, I
He
believe,
did
or two.
both already.
He did both. Okay, so that means that Cyber Days is actually about 1 minute faster than a Robo Prime currently. So there are already some leads being created. Obviously, Cyber Days has to pit twice still, so that's well, it's going to cost him his pole position, his position in front probably.
Cyber Days
Um,
is hunting for Robo Prime.
so do you think Cyber Days is just going to pit twice at the end, right after each other, or is he just going to pit once and then maybe see if he has to, yeah, take the lead first again before well pitting again, or
I don't know. It's interesting tactic to see because you would think that it's better to pit fast and just drive, but you can do it the other way around. It's a nice turn
actually
from
Cyber
Lamb.
Days is lapping Robo Prime right now.
Yeah,
Um,
Short Shown him
so
also got lapped already by Synap and Cyberdays. And maybe
oh
even Lamb
wow,
also.
I think Lamb as well because
yeah.
Lamb is in second, right?
Yeah.
So Cyber Days
Actually, no,
decides
Synap
to
is in second.
again
Oh,
not
Sinep
go
is in
for the
second.
pit
Sorry.
lane. And may I remind the contestants that they are currently Cyber Days is currently on his 7th lap uh, of 15 in total, right?
Yeah, but he still has to do 2 pits. So
And
I'm
he
guessing
still
he
has
just
to
wants
do
to
2
run
pits.
away now and get those pits later on.
Nice.
Well,
Over
no,
the blue
actually, Lamb
ice.
also is in second place.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
right now, yeah. I don't know what
So
happened to
Yeah,
Sinep.
Synap went into the pits actually. He's doing his first pit right now.
We're
so
gonna go
Short
check out on
Shonen
Sinep.
is actually doing quite well in the Snakes Pass. But he is obviously a bit behind.
Pit
And there's
exits from Sinep going onto the ice. The straight is clear.
what
He has a nice field in front
what
of her.
what
Him.
really helps
Him.
is the fact that Short Showtime he has really no other contestants around him, which
Her.
really gives him all the space he needs. He did, however, just crash. Um, but it gives him all the space he needs to find his optimal line and make the best of it. I'm just gonna watch how he does the chicane.
I wonder how Synap is gonna
Uh, he slows
go.
down a lot. Tries to take the inner curb. Actually, slows him down a bit, but guess it works. Are there any contestants really close to each other?
I don't see a lot of fighting. Robo Prime is passing me right now, and Jortoon is a bit behind. I thought they were the other way around a few minutes earlier, but Robo Prime gets into the chicane, hits the wall, and Jortoon can get very close now. If Robo Prime, oh, he gets wide into Nature's Bend. Jortoon can get him. Lem is also behind him. It's I think it's the fight for second or third.
Actually, Robo Prime
Oh,
and
Lem,
Yogg2m are on their 7th lap. Well, Lem is on his 8th.
So Lem is gonna lap Jortoon right now onto
Yeah,
the blue
so
ice into
Yogg2m
the
might
cookie
want to
curve.
give him some space because he is being caught by a leader. So that's gonna be a blue flag, and both Robo and Yogg2m has to let him pass.
Oh, it's really close.
Oh,
Jortoon
Cyber Day's actually
isn't
going
really
for a
going.
pit stop now. A pit stop.
Jortoon isn't giving him it for free. Okay, Lem is past him. Lem is past Jortoon. Now gets to get away. Jortoon makes a mistake. Lem now needs to get past Robo Prime for a clear field.
Oh, and it's actually gonna
Cyber
get
Day,
pretty close because Cyber Days is just coming out of
Cyberdays
the
is in the
pits.
pit.
but that does not.
Cyberdays is
Yeah,
in the
well,
pit.
he has to obviously pit another time, and I think that's about the difference that the other two are going to need to catch up to him. So that's going to be interesting. Lem tries to speed off,
Cyberdays.
but it's not
Cyberdays isn't
entirely
making any
working.
big mistakes.
And you know what? Cyber Day still has to do a pit stop, while Lem doesn't.
This
And
is
so
gonna
Synap
get
and
very
Cyber Days are
close.
the only ones left that have to do a pit stop. So it's gonna be close.
It's about 7 seconds. It's about one pit stop.
Well, I
It's
think a
gonna get
pit stop
very
is
close.
about 12 seconds, so I think they can overtake him when he has to pit for another time.
And it's interesting because Short Shonim is also in front of them, which already one lap behind. We're gonna follow Cyber Days. Is he going to go into the pit lane? I wonder. I think he has to, or I don't know what he's gonna do. Yeah, he's going into the pit lane. Cyber Days is going into the pit lane. This is a fast stop.
I think
How is this
Short.
stop going?
I think Short
Where
was
is Lem?
kind
Where
of
is Lem? Lem is
not
past
sure what
Nature's
to do,
Bend.
but
Over the line. Cyber Days has started his pit stop.
Lem has
Lem
overtaken Cyber Days now.
Lem is in first. Lem is in first. Cyber Days needs to chase him. What an interesting turn.
All right.
And
So,
well, and here comes Robo from
and
the back.
I think about, well, yeah, 5 to 10 seconds behind the Cyber Days is Robo, and like 2 seconds behind that is Johan. So, also bit close. And I think, at least I'm hoping that they're going to bump into each other at least a few times still, because that would give some really interesting overtaking
Where is
situations.
Robo Prime? Robo Prime is 7 seconds, I think, behind Cyber Days. And behind him is Jortoon. It's a close field. It's a close field for the first four.
Ooh, I
Where
think
is
Short.
Synap? I haven't seen
I think
Synap in a
Short
while.
is just lost a lot of time. She bumped into the right side of the blue ice boundary of the circuit, so that's going to cost you a lot of speed and with that a lot of time. And because of that, I don't know who was close behind her. It's Robo Prime actually.
But he's gonna lap her.
Well, it's quite possible, yeah. So, oh, she bumped into
Cyber
another.
Days is hunting for Lamb over the line. Lamb, if Lamb isn't going to make any mistakes, it's his. The Grand Prix, the Craftyz Grand Prix is his.
Now, a really interesting tactic is the fact that no one is actually taking the long cut. So I think they considered it at first, but
Oh, maybe it's faster. We don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure
If you
whether
take
they
it
have
perfectly,
tried, but
it is actually faster.
yeah, but it's taking it perfectly is
Wide
kind of the
turn
problem.
from Lamb. Cyberdays, he can feel Cyberdays in his neck.
And in the
Breathing
chicane,
down
it's
his
really
neck.
busy as well. There are 3 people in the
Whoa.
chicane right now.
Yeah, I just teleported to that part as well. That's
Oh, the gap is getting
Robo.
closer.
Yeah, Robo Prime made a big mistake, but he sped up and
Gap is getting closer. It's 3 seconds between Cyberdays and Lamb.
Jochum is also
Lamb is really working
right
hard
behind
to
Robo.
get Cyberdays behind him, but Cyberdays is
Oh,
closing in.
Robo just bumped into Jochum, and I think that cost him a lot of speed in
Where is
the
Lamb?
blue ice corner.
Cyberdays.
Yeah, you know what? We might say that Cyberdays and Lem of So have the biggest rivalry, but I gotta say it's Robo and Jochum, because
Yeah,
they've been
currently
going
they're
at
really
it for this
fighting for that
whole
position.
time.
The whole race they have been behind each other and taking each other over. It's a nice. It's the gap still remains the same between
It's fun
Cyberdays
to
and Lem.
watch three
This
people
this is a
being so
better this is a
close.
better turn. Cyberdays has a better exit onto the blue ice. Can get Lem
Ooh,
can Lem get
around
away?
Nature's Bend right now.
Very important turn.
Three
Cyberdays
people.
gives it all onto the blue ice. Away they go into Cookie's curve. This is really
So,
important.
if I'm correct,
Nice
everyone did
cookie
their
curve
pit
from
stops right
both of
now,
them.
right?
Yeah, everybody has done their pit
Yeah,
stops.
alright. Oh, and Short overtakes Robo. I don't know what's gotten into Robo, but it's slowing down a bit. And she almost also overtakes Jochem, but Jochem does not let that happen and speeds off right now with the waterfall.
Lem has a better exit from more extent. Cyberdays almost hits the wall. Almost hits the wall. Lem has a bit of room to breathe right now. Gets onto the blue ice in the straight. Cyberdays, it looks like he already made up his mistake, and it's fine. Still, the gap still remains the same. This is really close.
Now this is pod racing.
this
Ooh,
this is boat racing.
yeah. Oh, I think Jochem has taken quite the lead, maybe even 5 to 7 seconds, I guess, from Robo. And 2 to 3 seconds behind that is Sinep and Short. Sinep just overtook Short.
You can see Cyberdays is really going balls deep into some turns to get closer to Lamb. But
Ooh.
Lamb is just too clean. Lamb is just too clean. Oh my god, he almost hits the outside of Longcut at the beginning. Just when you see someone make a mistake, the other one also makes a bit
Well,
of a mistake and they don't
everything
get any closer.
everything can still happen. If one of them has a good blue ice section, they can overtake each other.
I think we're going to get into the last lap right now.
It's 15 laps total, so I guess you would count the 15th lap.
Oh yeah, so this is the first to last
But
lap.
it could be the last. I don't I don't actually know.
we
I'm not that prepared, okay? Oh, but Cyberdays makes a huge mistake.
Cyberdays, this can be this can be it.
That might be fatal.
Lem now
Oh, and
only
he does it
needs
again.
What is Cyber doing?
I think he choked.
I think he choked a lot.
Lem takes a wide turn. Blue ice turn was very wide.
But who's
I
that
don't
in
know
front
what
of him?
happened there, but Cyber just
He's
decided
already
to
passed short
skip
name. She
the
doesn't get
ice
in the way.
next to waterfall. He just
What's
decided to
what's
skip the ice.
what's the gap? The gap is huge. The gap is huge. The gap between Cyberdays and Lamb is huge.
Where is Lamb exactly right now?
Baby corner.
Oh, really?
He's not taking any risks. He knows. He knows.
Oh, that's a really nice way of
Into
taking
nature's
loss.
bend.
Yeah.
Over the finish line.
So
Into the last lap, I think.
one more to go, and he does take a bit of blue ice. Takes a really sharp corner, so that costs him a lot of speed. But apparently, it's working for him.
following.
In the
or-
One
meantime,
more chicane.
Cyberdays is also overtaking Short Shonen. But will Lem choke this and make one big mistake?
Well,
Because it has to be a big one.
if Robo is slowing down now, then that might cause some trouble for Lem because he might be in the way of of Lem's ideal line. So that really depends on the part here with the cookie curve and also horseshoe. They might bump into each other a bit here, and well, yeah. Oh no,
Oh,
that's
you just
not a
perfectly
problem at
passed
all.
Robo Prime.
Well, isn't it amazing how both Cyberdays and Lem of So are like their own league right now? Because they're like 3 and 2 laps ahead of the competition.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And actually, I want to speak to them both after this.
So this
We're
is
gonna
going
go
to be
to
the
the finish
final
line.
finish for Lem, and after this, I think he just has to drive around the track once more.
Ah,
And
this is
This is
actually it.
This is it. Congratulations
Yeah,
to
but-
Lem for winning the
or just
Craftyz
run
Grand
off.
Prix.
Ooh.
Cyberdays is coming
Robo
behind
Prime
him.
was right behind Lem, but obviously has to do two more laps.
Congratulations to Cyberdays for getting second and wondering who's coming in for third place.
Oh, that's what I'm wondering as
It
well.
isn't Short Show Name. Short Show Name makes a mistake in Bend, going for another victory lap.
Well, Short
Please, can
has
the
to do another
drivers get
3
off the
laps
track?
for.
Can the drivers get off the track after winning? I wonder who's coming in third. I think it's CNAP. I don't know. I think it's CNAP.
Well, the winning contestants, please, yeah, wait next to the finish line. Some other contestants still have to.
It's CNAP. She
lap
is going to
one
lap
through.
Jochum once again.
That's really fitting.
CNAP going for a podium. Nobody behind him.
And Jochem
Over the line.
over the line.
Congratulations to
Right
CNAP
behind
in
that
third
Synap.
place. A very nice race.
So
Robo Prime and Jochum, they fought out their rivalry as well. And I think Jochum is going
well,
to be the bigger one of the two.
yeah. I think he's about 15 seconds ahead of Robo Prime, so there's not really any questions going to be asked about who's going to win that race. Unless,
The
of
last
course,
blue ice straight for Jochum. Very nice. He shows his racing skills once again. Doesn't get a podium. Maybe he deserved one. But he also got a grid penalty, which really got his frustrating start.
yeah.
Still fought himself back to the fourth place, but there were clearly 3 racers better than the others.
I think that the main difficulty that Short's having is that she's kind of drifting a bit too wide, but aside from that, she's doing quite well. And well, she needs to do 2 laps still. Yeah. So she's into the
Here is
chicane.
Jochum crossing the finish line. Gets his fireworks. It's
And
2:13. Great time.
And now, well,
and
it's
just to watch
Synap
Short.
actually got a. What is the difference between them? Cyberdays and Lem both did it in 19 minutes, so they're like 2 minutes faster, 3 minutes even.
Yeah.
Robo Prime across the finish line. Gets his fireworks. A 22:36. Very nice time.
GG's.
We're gonna show the last lap of Short Showdown.
Last
Short
2
is
actually.
currently at
Yeah,
the she's
I'm
currently
first
at the
looking for her.
cookie curve, horseshoe
Cookie
bend
curve.
now. And I think right behind that, who was riding a boat? I think Jochem just continued riding a boat, and now he left the boat on the track.
No, I think Robert Prime and Jochem are actually fighting each other at the grandstand. And
We're
Robo
gonna watch the
threw.
last lap Short Showdown. as soon as
The
she
last
crosses
two
the line.
laps.
No.
Oh yeah,
It's,
actually this is gonna be the last lap.
this is
my-
going to be her last lap.
And she tries to take a piece of the blue
There is
ice.
a boat. There
Flips
is a
up.
boat.
Yeah, we should have used the safety car there because obviously there is a boat on the track without a driver in it.
Well, speaking about fights on the track, there's a fight off the track right now. Joch 2 and Rowo are literally going at each other.
Taking each
It's-
other's boats.
It's a big mush pit right now. And it's actually pretty important how fast Short can finish now before they kill each other.
She is going onto the blue ice, bit wide at first. Gets a lot of speed. Doesn't hit the wall. Doesn't get into the over the curves. Doesn't slow down. Gets a beautiful entry into Cookie Curve. Okay, she makes perfectly. She cuts it really sharp so she hits the cookie.
Oh yeah.
Horseshoe, bit wide, bit slippery there, but it's
In-
ice, so it's slippery.
In the meantime, Jochem and Cyberdays is trying to punch each other off the roof of the pit stop area.
We're gonna come to you, Maurice, because short show name is past Lighthouse into Baby Corner. Going at it at the mark stand,
This is the final piece
past the mark
And
stand. The last contestant with a really
around
nice race
mid
as well.
bend, around the Golden Cup. And that's
Fireworks
going
for
to be
her as well
lap.
with a 25-10. Beautiful,
GG.
beautifully done.
GG's. So if the contestants could please stop punching each other, then we could do the victory ceremony.
So, let's get the
Oh,
winning
we're
contestants
stacking
in here.
boats now.
So let's see. In third place, and let's get Jochem out of there.
Let's get Jochem out of there.
In third place, we all know him. It wasn't
Sinep,
a
right?
it wasn't a big race for him, but he managed to get third anyways. It was a bit let's say it's Sinep in third place.
Well, Sinep, congratulations on your third place.
Yeah, I'm decently happy with that. I would say that my performance was not quite the best, but it was it went pretty good. From the speed ranking we did earlier, I came in the middle, so a third place was to be expected.
And
Well, yeah, it
not
was a very nice race, and
Yeah, I would
you
say
did
so.
a great job. I think third place is very well deserved.
I saw a total of 4 people the whole race, as in like 4 instances where someone showed up. The track was empty for so fucking long, bro.
But you had a great tactic with keeping being out as long as possible and do the pit stops as late as possible.
I did the pit stops like in the middle somewhere, I think.
Yeah, but everybody else except for Cyberdays did them really early.
Yeah.
Did
But
you
Yeah,
like
I
being?
didn't really have anywhere to place them since I didn't see anyone the whole race.
I
So,
know.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
About that. Did you like being alone on the track so that you had all the space around you to
Oh yeah,
ride your own line, or were you
Yeah,
kind of
I think it
wondering
was
where
good.
is the rest? Am I in first place or?
No, I could keep track of which position I was. I was like third place like the whole race basically. But if the track was less space, I could have probably come in like fourth.
Right.
Well,
right.
congratulations on your third place.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
and in second place, with the one and only Cyberdays, who actually threw the lead. So what happened there?
I wouldn't say I've actually thrown it, but Yeah, I took my pit stops quite late, and I think it was a mistake to do it because I was in the lead and I had yeah, I could just race on my own for quite a long time. I took my first pit stop in I think the 10th round.
Yeah, something like that.
Quite
It's
late.
really late. I was actually surprised when you decided to go to the pit lane. I was not even expecting you to even use the pit lane anymore, actually.
Yeah, I really wanted to yeah only use the pit lane in my last yeah my last 2 laps.
Well,
But then yeah.
I think you drove a very clean race, and what did you think of the track, and how did you experience the ambience here?
Well, the track was amazing. Yeah, it's an amazing track. It's fun to ride, but and well, I'm happy with second place, but I'm not satisfied with it because I know if you've seen it, but I think my last 3 laps, just after the pit stop, I was behind Lem because yeah, because of the pit stop, so it could have happened. I was expecting it even, but when I was behind him, I just thrown everything away. I couldn't get past him, and I bumped into everything. I landed into the gravel quite a lot of times, and yeah, I'm happy. I even kept my second place.
Well, congratulations on your second place. It's
Definitely.
a very
Yeah.
nice place to be at. But we only have one winner,
But well, for
and
first for that, can I
for that,
ask you about one moment that we had in the final lap? Because you were getting closer to Lem every time. Every lap you got closer by like 1 second. But at the final lap in the chicane, you just went straight into the gravel. What happened there?
I did. Yeah, yeah. The chicane was it was never my strong point. Uh, I have to say, the entire race, I took it really clean, but I wasn't expecting that for even a moment. So I'm just surprised it didn't happen earlier.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being so calm about it. But yeah, like Cornel was saying, Cornel, go ahead.
we can only have one winner today. With every contest, we can only have one winner. And
That winner
today
is
it's
Lamb.
the pole position and it's the win. Congratulations, Lam, on your win.
Yeah,
Thank you so
congratulations.
much.
Do you have any first words?
Well, where's the 1 million you promised me?
We didn't promise you 1 million.
Okay, just
You
kidding,
got a
just
piece
kidding.
of gold, and it's
What? How did you
yeah.
experience this race?
It I don't know. It was pretty fun. It was also very intense at the end. Well, not really at the end because it got a lot easier at the end for me. But yeah, there were a few laps that went very intense for me.
Did you feel any of the heat behind you? Because there were some big fights, and you were most of the time in front due to the pit stops. Did you feel any of the heat? Because Cyber Days was really close at one point.
True. Yeah, I actually did feel the heat. It was getting very, very intense. That's actually what I mean with like one of the last rounds.
Well, you drove very clean today.
I was actually wondering, what was your favorite moment, or did you bump into in something that you fixed in a really nice way, or did you overtake someone that you were really happy with? What was your favorite moment in this entire race?
Um, let's just say that my favorite moments were basically the ones with Cyber Days because those were it was very challenging and I really like a challenge. I
Well,
like to be challenged.
nice. So
well,
in the
I
end,
think
you came up on top with, well, so congratulations with that.
I think it's well deserved. I think you're the deserved winner for today. It was a very clean race and
Definitely.
with some heated moments. But congratulations on the win today.
Thanks.
GG.
Yeah, and with
And
that,
I think that wraps it up.
it
Yep,
indeed
yep.
wraps it up. So I want to thank all the contestants today for actually being here. So let me just drag him in. Why not?
Yay.
Oh
job.
my god.
Here we go.
There we go.
So I want to thank all the contestants today of just being here.
Is there anybody
up.
that wants to scream at someone?
No, no
or-
screaming needed.
Yeah, fuck you, Lem.
Oh, drama.
Oh!
No, that's not the drama. No drama, guys. Come on.
Can I just say that I did a survival with Lem, a series, and it ended because Lem was terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's how it most. Well, that's
Lem's
why
mostly
that's why I was
terrible.
so surprised that Lem got
Yeah,
in
but
here.
he has
Underdog,
past
right?
experience.
Sorry, what?
Lem
Yeah.
is the
What?
underdog.
Yeah. I can't believe how he always is the underdog. But yeah, you know, he did win today, and we gotta give him props to that. So congratulations, Lem,
GG.
for today.
Yeah, Lem, congrats.
Yeah,
And I want to thank
Congrats, Clem.
Cornel and Mouse as
Well
well
done.
for
I tried my best.
commentating this and helping out. So that's that for now.
Great podium.
Great podium. So I'm
truly
just gonna
is a
say
great
goodbye
podium.
now.
We
So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. And we have actually an outro song made by Hidden Corner. So enjoy that while we finish it off here. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So thanks for watching the Craftyz Cup. And maybe we'll do it another time. We'll see though. But for now, we have some nice winners. That's what we're gonna do it with. Thank you much for watching. And that'll be it. Bye bye. And also, thanks for setup for actually hosting the server right here, because otherwise it would have been shit. That's a big little lost moment for him there. So yeah, we might do it again some other time. But for now, bye bye.